Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This July 27th meeting of the City Council is hereby called to order at 7:31 p.m. Would you all please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. With the pledge completed, will the clerk please call the roll?
McKeel.
Here.
Budmats.
Present.
O'Brien.
Here.
Veneziano.
Here.
Besessi.
Here.
Reyes.
Here.
Sunoika.
Here.
With 7 present and no one absent, there is a quorum this evening. Therefore, members of the audience are reminded that these proceedings are being recorded for current and future broadcast over the city's cable television channel, as well as other media outlets. The first order of business that we have tonight is to approve minutes from previous meetings, and there are 2 sets of minutes to approve tonight. The first is from the July 13th, 2021 City Council meeting. Is there a motion to approve this set of minutes?
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Alderman Sunoika. Is there a second? Thank you, Alderman O'Brien. Are there any corrections, additions, or deletions to this set of minutes? Seeing none, the question is, shall the minutes be approved? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it, and old habits are hard to break. So I'll have to do a roll call vote again. Moving on to the next set of minutes. This is also from July 13th. This is the special City Council meeting. Is there a motion to approve this set of minutes?
So moved.
Thank you, Alderman Sunoika. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Alderman McHale, for the second. Are there any corrections, additions, or deletions to this set of minutes? Seeing none, the question is, shall the minutes be approved? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Those minutes are approved. Nothing to deviate for tonight. For the mayor's report, I only have one item to share, and it's regarding news that the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, or the DCEO, opened a portal on July 22nd for non-entitlement units of local government, also known as NEUs, to request American Rescue Plan funding. On July 26th, which was yesterday, they had a webinar to help municipalities, mayors, administrators understand the process. And in the future, specifically this week and next, I'll be working with staff to go ahead and set up our portal if it hasn't already been accomplished. But we were informed on that webinar that NEUs can expect the first round of payments in August. So that's promising, and I think it'll be welcome for communities like ours. And just for clarification, NEUs, or non-entitlement units of government, are any municipality that's 50,000 population or less. So Rolling Meadows falls in that. For anything over 50,000, it's an entirely different ballgame with the American Rescue Plan Act funding. So we will just worry about us as an NEU. Are there any ward reports this evening? Okay. Now would be the time that we open the floor for the public for 20 minutes. There is one signature on the sign-in sheet, and this is from Jeff with ATS Sortimat. He said he's not necessarily interested in speaking at this time, but if council does want him available for questions, we can open the floor at that time, which is for line item D under the consent ordinances, just for everyone's clarification and knowledge on that. Moving along on the agenda, we can get to the items that are pending. We have the first one, which is line item A. It's ordinance number 21-38. To approve an ordinance confirming and extending the state of emergency within the city of Rolling Meadows due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Is there a motion to adopt this ordinance? Thank you, Alderman Budmats. Thank you, Alderman O'Brien, for the second. Is there any discussion on this? Seeing none, the question is, shall the ordinance be adopted? Will the clerk please call the roll?
O'Brien.
Yes.
Veneziano.
Yes.
Besessi.
Yes.
Reyes.
Yes.
Sunoika.
Yes.
McHale.
Yes.
Budmats.
Yes.
With 7 in favor and none opposed, the ordinance is adopted. Moving on to line item B, ordinance number 21-37 at this time is to approve a special use pursuant to section 122-76 of the zoning ordinance to allow outdoor storage of company fleet vehicles for tenant and semi-trailers for property owner, and a variation from section 122-163 of the zoning ordinance to reduce required parking from 28 parking spaces to 25 parking spaces, subject to conditions at 3835 Industrial Avenue. Spring Green is the tenant, the petitioner, with the permission of Lehman Peterson Corporation as the property owner. Is there a motion to adopt this ordinance?
So moved.
Thank you, Alderman O'Brien. Is there a second? Thank you, Alderman Budmetz. Is there any discussion on this item? Seeing none, the question is, shall the ordinance be adopted? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Veneziano.
Yes.
Bessesi.
Yes.
Reyes.
Yes.
Sunoika.
Yes.
McHale.
Yes.
Budmetz.
Yes.
O'Brien.
Yes.
With 7 in favor and none opposed, the ordinance is adopted. This brings us to the next item on the agenda, and it's the consent ordinances in for first reading. This consists of 3 items. Those are items C through E. Does any alderman wish to remove an item from the consent agenda for ordinances? Seeing none, the chair declares it in order for one motion to consider the ordinances in a single motion without debate. Is there such a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Alderman Sonoyka.
Second.
Thank you, Alderman McHale, for the second. So beginning with line item C, ordinance number 21-00 is to approve an ordinance confirming and extending the state of emergency within the city of Rolling Meadows due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Line item D, ordinance number 21-00 at this time is to authorize the approval of the final plat of Meadowbrook re-subdivision number 3, a variation from section 122-163 to reduce the number of required parking spaces from 244 to 196, and relief pursuant to section 18-246 to modify certain parking space dimensions to combine 2 buildings on 2 lots at 5521 and 5655 Meadowbrook Court into 1 lot for ATS Sortamat. Line item E, ordinance number 21-00 at this time is to amend section 122-78C2B of the zoning ordinance of the city of Rolling Meadows to modify allowed sizes for detached accessory garages in residential districts from 864 square feet to 624 square feet to 864 square feet for all residential zoning districts. The question is, shall the ordinances be moved forward for second reading? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Bessesi.
Yes.
Reyes.
Yes.
Sunoika.
Yes.
McHale.
Yes.
Budmetz.
Yes.
O'Brien.
Yes.
Veneziano.
Yes.
With 7 in favor and none opposed, the ordinances will move forward for second reading. Moving on to new business, there is a motion to approve the payment of bills on warrant for July 27th of 2021. Is there a motion to approve this warrant? Thank you, Alderman O'Brien. Thank you, Alderman Sonoyka, for the second. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, the question is, shall the warrant be approved? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Reyes.
Yes.
Sunoika.
Yes.
McHale.
Yes.
Budmetz.
Yes.
O'Brien.
Yes.
Veneziano.
Yes.
Bessesi.
Yes.
With 7 in favor and none opposed, the warrant is approved. This brings us to the next item on the agenda, which are the resolutions. This consists of one item tonight. It's item G. It's resolution number 21-R-66 to authorize the purchase of Public Works Granite Net ESRI interface software. Is there a motion to adopt this resolution? Thank you, Alderman O'Brien. Is there a second? Thank you, Alderman Sonoyka, for the second. Is there any discussion on this item? Seeing none, the question is, shall the resolution be adopted? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Sunoika.
Yes.
McHale.
Yes.
Budmetz.
Yes.
O'Brien.
Yes.
Veneziano.
Yes.
Bessesi.
Yes.
Reyes.
Yes.
With 7 in favor and none opposed, the resolution is adopted. This brings us to other business and reports. As you see under the mayor's appointment, it's actually the city council's appointment to appoint a temporary city manager. And at this time, pursuant to resolution number 21-R-67, is appointing a temporary city manager for the city of Rolling Meadows, which would be Finance Director Gallagher. to hold these dual roles at this time. Is there a motion to approve this appointment?
So moved.
Thank you, Alderman Sonoyka. Is there a second? Thank you, Alderman O'Brien, for the second. Is there any discussion on this item? Seeing none, I'll have the clerk call the roll.
McHale.
Yes.
Bud Matts.
Yes.
O'Brien.
Yes.
Veneziano.
Yes.
Bessesi.
Yes.
Reyes.
Yes.
Sonoyka.
Yes.
With 7 in favor and none opposed, we now name Finance Director Gallagher as the temporary city manager as well. This brings us to city staff reports. Just a reminder, there are no discussions during these staff reports. First item is the community items of interest. And for this, Finance Director Gallagher, when you're ready, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and City Council. We have several topics to mention tonight. Thank you to everyone who participated and attended the Friday's Rock on Friday, July 9th. The next Friday's Rock is scheduled for Friday, September the 10th. Music for the September 10th Friday Rock will be provided by the group Boy Band Review, and they are a boy ensemble tribute band. The Environmental Committee is selling duck race tickets throughout to the community. Residents may stop by the finance cashier at City Hall to purchase the duck race tickets as well. Buy your duck for $5 or a 5-pack for $20. Cheer your ducks on at the September 10th Friday's Rock event. The duck race is scheduled for 6:30 p.m. Proceeds from the duck race will support important initiatives of the Rolling Meadows Environmental Committee. And thank you for your support. We do have the duck race flyer within the agenda packet for everybody to take a look at. Thank you to everyone who participated and attended the Saturday, July 17th City Market. The next City Market is scheduled for this Saturday, August 28th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Community Church, 2720 Kirchhoff Road. And the actually, the next City Market it should be July 28th. August 28th, that's the next one. Thank you, Lori. The Police Department Family Movie Night is scheduled for this Saturday, July 31st. This year's movie is Toy Story 4. You'll see signs throughout the community, and this will be shown at the Rolling Meadows Community Center at 3705 Pheasant Drive, and activities start at 7 p.m. It's a great family night out. And speaking about Night Out, National Night Out is Tuesday, August 3rd. So this coming Tuesday, the 3rd. Activities are from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. at the Rolling Meadows Community Center, 3705 Pheasant Drive. For more information, please contact the Police Department at area code 847-255-2416. Friday, August 13th is the 6th annual Wine Down by the Creek event. There will be beer, wine, and food to purchase as you listen to the music at Kimball Hill Park from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Music actually runs only from about 7 to 10 p.m. This year's music is provided by Roots Rock Society. It's a reggae, calypso, and soul music band, and that's from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. And then a band, Simple, which is music from all genres, from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Meadows Cruise Nights are back thanks to Meadows Christian Fellowship located at 2401 Kirchhoff Road. The cruisers will be around from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. on the following Fridays. This coming Friday, the 30th, July 30th, then August 27th, and September the 3rd. Please join the free family fun at 2401 Kirchhoff Road. And if you want additional information, please visit www.meadowscruisenights.com. Community Church at Rolling Meadows, 2720 Kirchhoff Road, will be conducting its annual Corn Fest, which is on Saturday, August the 7th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And there's an art and craft fair and bazaar that will be held from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Adult tickets are $13. Senior tickets, 62 and over, are $11. Kids aged 4 to 10 are $4. And then drive-through tickets, all ages, are $13. Again, as a reminder, please shop, dine, and order in Rolling Meadows. It is more important than ever. During these times, it is really important to support our local businesses. The July-August newsletter can be found on the city's website at www.cityrm.org. Click on the News and Views tab. Just a couple of future topics for our August committee meetings. We have a Planning and Zoning Commission meeting That will be, the August 4th meeting was canceled, but there's a special meeting to be held on Monday, August the 2nd at 7 p.m. in the City Council chambers. The tentative item scheduled for this meeting consists of commissioner training presented by City Attorney Melissa Wolf. The Economic Development Committee, which is going to be held on Monday, August the 9th at 6 p.m. in council chambers. The meeting will have a few items for tentative items for discussion, which includes the new business feedback and contact distribution, the 21-22 goal discussion continued, the business advocate update, other items in the city, and again, please note that the next scheduled meeting will be on Monday, September the 13th at 6 p.m. due to the Labor Day holiday. And those are community items of interest.
Thank you, Finance Director Gallagher, for those community items of interest. The next item here is the June 2021 new businesses.
Thank you, Mayor. Just continuing on with new businesses, we have several here to note, and we just want to, again, thank for everybody for shopping and dining locally. And these are in your packet.
Thank you for that. And then last up to bat is the draft agenda for the August 10th City Council meeting. And back to you.
Thank you. For August 10th, we'll just go through the agenda items. There are several ordinances under pending. We have an approved ordinance confirming and extending the state of emergency within Rolling Meadows due to COVID-19. The next ordinance is to authorize the approval of the final plat of Meadowbrook re-subdivision number 3. We also have another ordinance for amend section 12278 for the zoning ordinance of the city of Rolling Meadows to modify allowed sizes for detached accessory garages in residential districts. The next ordinance under consent, there are two. One would be an ordinance confirming and extending the state of emergency within the city of Rolling Meadows due to COVID-19. Another ordinance under consent is an ordinance approving a recapture agreement for 2800 Brockway. We have the approved payments on warrant, and then 3 consent resolutions right now. Approve a change order for roadway patching operations at various locations. We have award contract for grant services, and the last resolution would be the accept public utility 2800 Brockway. Under other businesses and reports, we have the community items of interest, the traffic review committee report for July, and then the draft agendas and closed session items. And that's for August 10th.
Thank you for sharing that. This would now bring us to the next item, which is matters not on the agenda. Are there any matters that the council would like to discuss that are not on this evening's agenda? Okay, if not, then you will notice that there is a request to go into closed session. The items first, litigation under 5 ILCS 120/2C11 of the Illinois Open Meeting Act, as well as item 2, personnel, which is also 5 ILCS 120/2C1 of the Illinois Open Meetings Act. It does require a motion and a roll call vote. Do I have that motion? Thank you, Alderman Sonoyka. Thank you, Alderman O'Brien, for the second. Is there any discussion? Okay, seeing none, will the clerk please call the roll?
Bud Matts.
Yes.
O'Brien.
Yes.
Veneziano.
Yes.
Bessesi.
Yes.
Reyes.
Yes.
Sonoyka.
Yes.
McHale.
Yes.
With 7 in favor and none opposed, the council will now enter into closed session. Be advised that the audience and press, you do not have to stick around because we do not anticipate taking any action after closed session. So have a wonderful evening.